Alright, so here today, we already kind of did the intro, so I'm going to quickly just do this. New gift code has dropped. Please go and redeem it. If you don't, you miss out on gems. Don't miss out on gems. Here we go. Go over here to see the redemption portal. Click over here, tap to enter. Click over here, drag this screen over there. Go to your beautiful little chat if you have that, or just go to my description, pin comment, or wherever. Just go and copy the gift code if you would like to. Try to do this as fast as possible to not waste your time. Here we go. The gift code is as follows. I'm going to try to type this out the first try. Y04Z15NU0. That is the gift code, okay? Over here, we just have to make this uppercase. That's kind of what it looks like. Hit redeem now. Redeem successfully. Hit X. Click back out. Click over here. Free gift code, 100 gems. Go grab it now, or you miss out. If you miss out, you miss out on 100 gems. Have fun. Enjoy the video. A long one, but a good one. I recommend watching it. All right, so today is the day we are officially live over here with the entire update. This is the Mahara update. She is now here in-game for us to go and test and get her little fingers on and see how she is as a character. We're going to find out here today if she's good, if she's bad. I love how, as I say that, the super chats come through. I love how that happens. But yeah, here today we're going to jump into it, talk about her. She is the newest character to release here today as, again, the second step up, or second banner for the anniversary. Altogether, this is a rough one. 1%, you know, collaboration soon after. Chat is blinded by the massive, the TAS of myths, basically. And because of that, they're ready to pull, but are you ready to pull? Today we're going to see if she's a good character and see how she holds up at shooting range. For right now, it's just early testing to see what, again, what numbers we can pick up here, because as you see it, you tested Siren really quickly. You saw right away, like, you could see the damage difference and how she operates. First, how we're going to test her is off burst, because she wants to be off burst. She wants to be the second burst. That's how she's structured. So we'll test her like this over here, and then we'll see we'll see how this goes on just standard content. Not a boss content, just standard. Just to see again, because we speculate campaigning is the issue for her, because multiple targets. But will that be the case? Find out now. Yeah. Altogether, though, let me read the two super chats before I miss them. The 5 super chat. Such a bad actor. Don't quit your day job. Dude, I'm pretty good at acting. Come on now. I thought I was pretty good. Crown with a 2 when we getting best waifu. I see you in the Mahara outfit. Good question. That is a good one, honestly. Dude, everybody in my chat, after like GN got revealed, everybody said like they're done with Suyin. So that's where my community has gone. They don't want her anymore. They only want GN, the sister one. So yeah. Don't know if my chat's even worse or better. I can't tell. I genuinely can't tell if that's a better or worse thing to want. So Robbie Red Hood's keying on 196. She's keying on 99. Okay. Suyin is still number 1. Hey, you have it there, both. I'll take both. That's a lot of problems in one area, bro. That's a lot of manipulation in one area. God. If Suyin and Jean get added, do you get red shoes? Thoughts, chat? What are we thinking? like, bro. God, I don't know. Suyin on the JP side, they've been still asking her for a unit, so I'm curious if that ever ends up happening. If JP can convince Shift Up to release her, I truly wonder if that will ever happen. She'd make like an anniversary unit. That's how much JP would love her. Chien is a peasant, and Suyin's a queen. Okay. See, Chad has their priorities in order here. So we picked up 1037 over here.
It felt good.
Ooh, 486 over here from Robbie Red Hood. 231 from Bonding Chain Mahara. Okay, that was just a minute 30. Campaign stages. We expected her not to do that hot. Very curious if she keeps that up. Well, we can test also, so you just see the difference, right? We'll put her on main burst, and then you can see again how she operates in comparison to Robbie Red Hood. And at least you have a bit of an answer there. But again, will she do better than 230? Will Robbie do 500? That was, again, around the range they were, so see the difference now. But technically, how she's designed is to run on the second one. But again, who knows? So far, chat, how are we thinking about her? Is she good or is she bad? What are we thinking? Leviathan's the only other one, by the way. For anybody asking in chat, that's the only one that JP wants. If they get Leviathan, they're eating. If they don't, they're molding.
Just a second, Jimmy.
Aw, damn, Mid-Hara's already been crafted. No! Chat's already crafted Mid-Hara. Oh no. So here we go. Her burst went through. Once burst rotation ends, I'll show it to you where it's at. She hidden. Look at the damage though. Oof. 142 to 243. That's expected though. That's the issue with her. I think that bossing is where she has to go. So remember, if you don't play solo, you don't need her. You really don't. If you play campaign stages, she's not that good. In campaign stages per se. So her burst goes through again here. So yeah, I think you might want to keep her obviously on the second one. She did more damage. Here we go. So we went from, it was 037, it's now 018, so less damage automatically. She did 253, she did 458. So she did very little damage more per se. But technically speaking, she was able to get an extra burst off. So yeah. Yeah. Let's see. Second, I think second is where you want to place her per se still. So let's test this on bossing now. You still want to place her at second, I think. So let's test this. Bossing. Weak point there. Right? Dragon chain stack count. Alright, let's try this, yeah. Let's see. So now this is bossing. This is where we knew that she would work. This is where we knew that she would work. So, if she's bad here, well then. Well then. But again, we are comparing against Robbie Redhead, who was already insane. So if you're making that comparison, just be ready for whatever. Remember, chat, it's probably a similar situation to Grave. Grave wasn't SSS, right? With that, with like Cinderella and such, she was different. This is the same thing. She's not gonna be triple S, most likely, or she could. We'll find out now. We shall find out right now. So burst goes through. So now we'll check it. Roppy will be one burst ahead. Okay. 190 compared to 305. Roppy is one burst ahead. Let's see. Let's let her get her burst in now. So there we go. 756 compared to 600. Again, she's not far behind, but still. For being on second burst rotation, it's not that bad. Crown with the 2. Student could have done a million before her overspec. She would have done a million. Yeah, she would have 100%. Dude, she'd break the game, honestly. Honestly. Chat's saying she's bad? No, she's not bad. I'm just checking. I'm learning here. Alright, I'm one taking this. I'm learning. We're understanding how she operates. So here we go. 10 seconds. Let's see. Is Mihara true? And time's up. Let's see. So 1 mil versus 826. That's where we're currently at. That's what this is showing us. Here, let me just check something. This is 826 1085 2.659. Right? In this case, should we show what Cindy can do? We already know that Cindy can do it, but Chad, who do you want to put it in replacement of her just to see what the damage looks like when they run in? What are you thinking, Chad? You want to put Cindy in? For the comparison or somebody else? Or Asuka. Because Asuka's older though. We'll just put we'll put Asuka, yeah. Yeah, I might put Asuka just to see. Because it's the same fire thing. You're using this on fire team. The whole point is fire. We're not using Cindy because Cindy is not used for this content per se. You're using only fire characters. So I would use Modernia, but Modernia is a super old character. Why would you do a comparison on that? Right? What did I miss? Not much. We're just we're testing out how Mahara holds up here. Trying to see what we can get. I'll let it slide. Damn, bro. Damn. Again, the thing is that I know that everybody's gonna say like otherwise. She's still keeping up with Rappi. If you were to see it, she's not far off. Remember, when you scale that to the millions, Rappi will do what, like 3 million. She'll do like 2.9 million, 2.8 million. She was just 200k off. Unironically, for second burst here, that's pretty good. And remember, where is this character operating? Solo raid, where that extra 200k makes how much difference, or that extra how much you're putting in. Remember, you're only playing this character if you need solo raid. She's not a campaigning character by any means necessary. Not at all. Remember that. So here we go. We're already a minute in. Same difference, right? 200k off. Full burst went through. Technically speaking, if we had Helm, this could be good too to test. You test with Helm.
How heavy your burden has been.
You can also test with Modernia and see the comparison. So Asuka gets her actual rotation, which is not bad. And we're out. Let's see.
As long as we're together, I will never.
So just remember, Asuka is considered what tier was she when she released? Let's check that real quick. Because I think that now she's a little different, but what was when she released? Let's do that. Now this is a neutral boss. No nothing, correct? When water is the weak point, and now we're trying this over here. The theory was that she will be almost on par with where SBS is. So is that theory correct, or is that an incorrect theory? That you'll know right now. If you know that that's wrong, we're dead. We're dead. I messed up the crown placement, damn it. I know I was missing something. It was that. Here we go. How many Mahara were you able to pull? Yeah, you don't want to know. I pulled one just on a single pull. You heard about that? Pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. 0? He's lying. He's lying. He's lying. Don't listen to him. Cope? No, I pulled on a single, dude. It's a pretty crazy time. You should have been there. You missed out on peak. 100% you missed out, dude. You missed out. So here we go. This is now Scarlet versus Mahara. Let's see the burst rotations. On neutral. So we'll let the next burst go through because I already messed it up. We already knew that burst was there. When are you going to test with gear on after this, probably? Probably in the next video. When I upload that, you'll see it. With gear and OVERSPEC and everything built out perfectly. MLB on a single, pretty crazy. I know, man. It was insane luck. I don't know how it happened even. Dropping the 5, try Crown, Siren, Asuka, Mahara, and Ray. Crown, Siren, Asuka, Mahara, and Ray. Okay. I can try that. Let's see over here. Thank you for the 5, bro. Appreciate it. Let's just stop right here. Where are we at? Yeah, you see what I mean? And chat will look at this and say she's mid. She's on par with Black Shadow. right? She and Black Shadow just started her burst rotation. When you looked at her DPS, I mean, we crunched the numbers, right? Look at that. That's how it works. Like, bro, come on, chat. She is on par with Scarlet. That's the whole point of how she's designed. When KR data miners put the numbers together and like put it into the formulas and such, that's where she turns out to be. So if you call this mid, you're calling that mid over there. Bro, I think Jazz is rage baiting me. I'm pretty sure.
I'm on my way.
Chat's rage baiting me. That's what it is.
You're rather tenacious.
But I stand by it. She is not a good campaign unit. I stand by that, dude. You clearly see her damage is going to not be good there because she wants to just target one enemy. She just wants to target one enemy.
Down with those with weapons of evil.
So yeah,
You're rather tenacious, though.
that's again what we expected. Around where Scarlet is what we expected. So that's where she's at. But yeah, she is horrible for campaign. There is no doubt about that. I don't see her being good in campaign at all. I think anybody could tell you that too. She doesn't look good in campaign. And when Kiara said, like, looked into her kit for campaign, they said, ugh. They puked. They vomited everywhere. Again, for campaign stages, she won't make the cut. But that's, again, it's fine. You already have your campaign team, if anything. You already have your campaign team, so. Why is she bad for campaign? Because her restrained chains only apply to one enemy per se. With multiple enemies, it just, by killing that, you lose the stacks and such. It's a weird way it's designed, but yeah, for campaigning, she won't do too good because she's meant to attack one. So we got 2.251, which is pretty good. Here's the final results. She did better than Scarlet on second burst. This is the math, right? To wrap this up, give me my final thoughts real quick. Simply put, I think that she is a good character. Don't listen to what chat's saying. She's not mid. There's no doubt that she's not that. She's a great character. The only thing is, it's just you don't need her in most content other than solo raid. And in solo raid, she's a monster. But that's the issue. But most people don't care about solo raid. So if you care about solo raid and your ranking and that really matters to you, you need to go and get her. And you need to pull for her. Because if you want to compete in that content, it's a must. It genuinely is a must. If not, then don't give a damn, move about your day. What I will say is, altogether, she's a great character. Just people are, again, undermining what you can basically do. I think that it's a great character to have if you can pull. And remember, there is a collaboration up and coming. They'll probably be around where Mahara is. She's like Grave. Grave was a great character to have. Not a must-have, but if you don't have her, it sucks for solo raids and such. Same situation here. People consider Grave mid day one, but Grave is used in almost all teams. So, your decision, not mine. You decide.